Hello and welcome. There's a simple way of solving this radical equation for real values of x without having to start by rearranging the equation and squaring both sides. Now, let this expression under the first square root sign be a. So we have that a is equal to 2x to the power 4 minus 3x squared plus 1. And let this expression under the second square root sign be equal to b. So we have that b is equal to 2x to the power 4 minus x squared. Of course, you know that both a and b must be positive for this equation to be defined. So we have that both a and b must be greater than or equal to 0. Now let us add these two expressions. We have that a plus b is equal to 2x to the power 4 plus 2x to the power 4 is going to give us 4x to the power 4 minus 3x squared minus x squared is going to give us minus 4x squared. And of course, we have plus 1. Now let us look at this expression. We can factorize it using the table method. What are the factors of 4x to the power 4? We have 2x squared and 2x squared. What are the factors of 1? We have 1 and 1. But notice that the middle term is negative. So let this be minus 1 and let this also be minus 1. You know that minus 1 times minus 1 is still going to give us plus 1. Now, 2x squared times minus 1 is going to give us minus 2x squared. And likewise, 2x squared times minus 1 is also going to give us minus 2x squared. And you can see that minus 2x squared minus 2x squared is going to give us minus 4x squared. So from here, we have that a plus b is equal to 2x squared minus 1 times 2x squared minus 1, which is exactly the same thing. So this is squared. Now, the next thing we are going to do is to take square root of both sides of this equation. Now, remember that both a and b are positive quantities. So, the left-hand side of this equation is positive. When we take square root of both sides, we have that root a plus b is equal to, when you take square root of a square, then of course, here we are going to get 2x squared minus 1. Now let us go back to the original equation. Here we have the square root of, remember this expression is a, plus the square root of this expression is b. And of course, this is equal to 4x minus 3. Now, what we are going to do is that we will add and subtract root a plus b to the left-hand side of this equation. So we have root a plus root b minus root a plus b plus root a plus b. And of course, this is still equal to 4x minus 3. You know that when we add and subtract the same quantity from one side of the equation, that side of the equation remains unchanged. Now let us move these two terms over to the left. When we do that, we have that root a plus root b minus root a plus b plus root a plus b. Then minus 4x plus 3 is equal to 0. Now, remember that this is equal to 2x squared minus 1. So from here we have root a plus root b minus root a plus b plus 2x squared minus 1 minus 4x plus 3 is equal to 0. Now, this is 2x squared minus 4x. 3 minus 1 is 2. This is equal to 0. And of course, we still have minus root a plus b plus root b and plus root a. Now let us look at this equation, starting with this quadratic expression. Here we have 2x squared minus 4x plus 2. These three terms have a common factor, which is 2. So we can factorize this as 2 into 2x squared divided by 2 is x squared, minus 4x divided by 2 is minus 2x, and of course 2 divided by 2 is 1. We can further factorize this. Since the coefficient of x squared is 1, all we need to do is to find the factors of 1 that add up to minus 2. And of course, we have minus 1 and minus 1 because minus 1 times minus 1 is going to give us plus 1, while minus 1 is going to give us minus 2. So here we have 2 times x minus 1. And since we have two repeating factors, this is going to be squared. So that means that we can now write this equation as root a plus root b minus root a plus b plus 2 times x minus 1 squared is equal to 0. Next, let us look at this expression. Now remember that for all positive real numbers, root a plus root b must be greater than or equal to root a plus b. For instance, if we choose the two positive real numbers 9 and 16, then it is easy to show that root 9 plus root 16 is greater than root 9 plus 16. Of course, root 9 is 3 and root 16 is 4. 9 plus 16 is 25 and root 25 is 5. You can see that 3 plus 4, which is 7, is greater than 5. So this simply means that root a plus root b minus root a plus b is positive. And of course, you also know that 2 times x minus 1 squared must be positive. Now, this equation is telling us that the sum of two positive quantities is equal to 0. And you know that this cannot be possible except this is equal to 0 and this is also equal to 0. So from here, we have that root a plus root b minus root a plus b is equal to 0. And 2 times x minus 1 squared is also equal to 0. Now, from the first equation, we have that root a plus root b minus root a plus b is equal to 0. Now, this simply means that root a plus root b is equal to root a plus b. Remember that root a plus root b is equal to 4x minus 3, and root a plus b is equal to 2x squared minus 1. Moving these two terms over to the right, we have that 0 is equal to 2x squared minus 4x plus 3 minus 1. So from here, we have that 0 is equal to 2x squared minus 4x3 minus 1 is 2. Now we can divide through this equation by 2. 2x squared divided by 2 is x squared. Minus 4x divided by 2 is minus 2x. 2 divided by 2 is 1. And of course, 0 divided by 2 is 0. Now remember that when we factorize the left-hand side, we have x minus 1 squared. And of course, this is equal to 0. From here, taking square root of both sides, we have that x minus 1 is equal to 0. And of course, from here, we have that x is equal to 1. So from this first equation, we have that x is equal to 1. And from the second equation, we have that 2 times x minus 1 squared is equal to 0. Dividing through this equation by 2, we have that x minus 1 squared is equal to 0. And of course, taking square root of both sides of the equation, we have that x minus 1 is equal to 0, from where x is equal to 1. So also from the second equation, we have that x is equal to 1. So that simply means that the only real value of x that satisfies this radical equation is x equal to 1. Now to check our answer, let us substitute x equal to 1 into the original equation. Here we have the square root of 2 times 1 minus 3 times 1 plus 1 plus the square root of 2 times 1 minus 1. Now, is this equal to 4 times 1 minus 3? 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 minus 3 is 0. The square root of 0 is 0. 2 minus 1 is 1. The square root of 1 is 1. And of course, 4 minus 3 is 1, and 1 is equal to 1. So that means that when x is equal to 1, the left-hand side is equal to the right-hand side. And with that, we come to the end of this tutorial. I hope you learned something new. If you enjoy such content, please subscribe to the channel. Leave us a like to support the channel. Thanks for watching, and you can see more tutorials here.